Hi again, guys. Welcome to my midnight vlog. I believe this is the seventh one. It's probably going to be the final one for quite a while because I'm losing my equipment. So, anyway, here's the sit. Um, I went down to Central Ave tonight to see my little stray cats, and I got about as far as the Hollywood parking lot, and some guy with a white truck tried to run me over. So I walked around to one of the other parking rows, and he tried to run me over again. And I looked up, and he was looking at me, moving his mouth. I couldn't hear a word he said because his windows were closed. So I just scowled at him really, really, really mean, like, and he shut right up, and then he went and parked his truck and went the other way. I don't know what it is, but I guess I have the scowl of doom. So I was in a very bad mood. It's probably a good thing I did not take my knife with me, or I would have started running my mouth, and then things would have escalated. I don't think people have any right to try and run me over in a parking lot. I think they need to either go around me or wait till I get out of the way. So maybe I'm wrong, but I don't think I am. So then I got to Main Street. Main Street was a piggy party. The next street down, which is Court Street, because I walk up the street that joins with, well, it doesn't actually join Central, but it comes into Main Street just above Central, by where the Tompkins Trust Bank is. Anyway, I went there and I went across the street and I looked down to where Court Street was, and there were police everywhere. There were police cars everywhere, and I could hear more coming. So it's like college students everywhere. It's like 30 below zero and the wind is blowing, and there's police everywhere. I mean, in the summertime, I didn't see this much activity. What, suddenly it becomes winter and everybody has to come out and commit crimes and create all kinds of havoc? I expect that in the summer. I don't expect it in the middle of winter, or in the beginning of winter, rather. So, I don't know what was going on. I would really appreciate anybody that does know what's going on letting me know. Um, Earlier in the day, I'd heard that there were a bunch of cop cars down by the county office building. It's another thing I don't know. I don't know what that was all about. So, if anybody has anything to say um, or any knowledge of what was going on in either situation, please let me know. I'm on Facebook, posted on my comments. Um, so I got over to Central Ave and put down food for the one cat. There was only one cat there, Little Bum. Scamper, I don't know where he is. He's vanished again. I'm not sure. He may have somebody that owns him and lets him in during the colder nights, or at least on the weekend, because I don't see him on the weekend. Um, anyway, so I fed Little Bum all wet food, but I'm gonna have to start putting down dry food because with the cold weather, you put down wet food and within like 15 minutes it's frozen. So, but the dry food stays for a while. As long as it doesn't snow, it'll last however long. So it's a good way of feeding them. I don't have any way of building a shelter and taking it out there. I wish I did, but there really isn't anywhere to put one. You put it on the side of the house, for instance, that always ends up being deep snow. You put it in the driveway, and of course, it's driveway, so the landlord will come along and probably remove it. So and if you put it on the porch, people live on the porch, landlord's always on the porch, so he'd probably remove it too. So there's literally nowhere I can put a shelter so that the animals would have a place to go, which kind of really rots. Um, the only other alternative is to bring at least Little Bum back here with me at one of these junctures, but I just don't see that happening. It's difficult enough to try and keep my house smelling like a normal human being's house. Well, with 4 cats. With 5 cats, forget about it. I had 6 at one time. I couldn't keep it clean at all. You know, there's just horrible smells all the time. So I don't know what I'm going to do with Little Bum. She survived last winter. I don't know how she did it, but when I was staying over there, I kind of stopped seeing her. I did put out food for her, but I stopped seeing her, once the snow started falling. And I'd see her on and off maybe one day a week. And sometimes, as a matter of fact, I believe I said something on Facebook about it, that she didn't um, show up for about 2 weeks at one point in the winter. So, but she was alive and well by the end of the winter. So maybe she'll survive this winter too. Who knows? Anyway, so I stopped by the mailbox. My mailbox was absolutely packed with mail. In the old apartment building. I still have the key to the mailbox. My name is still there, and I haven't changed my address. So I live here. I get my mail there. One of the key things, if you ever want to get out of jury duty, is when you move, don't change your address every once in a while. Nobody can track you. Bill collectors. What they do is they put new address requested or something like that on the envelope. So that way they can, when they mail you bills and stuff, they can actually track where you move to. But if you don't leave a forwarding address, they can't really do that. So it's kind of nice, and I do that every once in a while. It's one of my little ways of staying off the grid. What else? What else did I want to cover? Not too awful much. It's fall freezing cold outside, I'll tell you that. The wind is blowing, and it's not blowing very much, but all it has to do is be below freezing, and the slightest wind will just chap your hands and your face and everything else. So I got to dig through my stuff and see if I have any gloves or a hat. I had gloves and a hat, but I don't remember if I packed them or not. So let's see. I got a bunch of litter. Changed my litter boxes. My litter boxes don't stink anymore today, thank God. And I got I got a garbage bag so I can toss all the garbage out. I got a bunch of garbage on my porch. Garbage and cans. So I'm thinking about giving the cans to the guy downstairs. And, of course, the garbage I will be throwing out. Hopefully I'll be back online in a month or two. It shouldn't take too long for me to get another laptop at the pawn shop or through Dell or whoever. Excuse me. But the situation is that it just costs too damn much. $40 a week, $75 a week. That's $3,000 for a laptop and a tablet. So, and that's too much. I mean, you can get a laptop that's the equivalent of what I'm using right now from Dell for $300. No questions asked. That's simple. Same size, same memory, same RAM, whole 9 things. Whole 9 yards, whole 9 things. Oh my God. Anyway, and the tablet, it's a Google Nexus 7. They're pretty expensive. They're $300 or $350. So basically, for $650, I can buy what I'm renting to own for $3,000. That just doesn't add up in my head correctly. So paying $40 a week. I mean, $40 is a big chunk, even out of an operator's pay for Marietta. So, okay, well, it's getting to be about that time. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Till I get back online, I hope you're all healthy, happy, and well. So, have a good one. Peace.